There appears to be growing resistance to the Biden agenda as Republicans make rapid gains with a major voting group that has long favored Democrats. A Wall Street Journal poll finding Hispanic voters are split dead even in their preference for control of Congress. And that's not all. Let's bring in Florida Congresswoman Maria Elvira Salazar, a Republican on the Foreign Affairs Committee. Congresswoman, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So 37-37 between the two parties with 22% undecided. What's the potential impact on the midterms and perhaps beyond?
Well, what it means is that we are waking up. The largest minority in the country, 60 million people, 20% of the population. Finally, we are realizing that those values that are entrenched in the Republican Party, God-fearing, law-abiding, tax-paying, and not only that is that the GOP is welcoming us, and I am the best example. That's one. And number two, the economy. Is the economy stupid? Do you remember that phrase that was said during the Clinton years? Is the economy. What do you think that we come to this country for? To go to Disney World or to go to Saks to shop? We come because we want to have a better economic life. This is the only country in the world that in one generation you can go from rags to riches. It's the only country where you have social mobility and that you can go, if you're a bartender, now you can be the owner of the bar. So that's why that the Republican Party has given that. And the last administration, the policies were so good for us and so good for our pocket that is why we're waking up. Not only that, one of the reasons that I'm in Congress is to say to my people, the Hispanics, that the Dems, the Democratic Party, unfortunately has been playing political football with us for the last 30 years. Always promising an immigration reform law. It happened during Obama in 2008. It happened during Biden in 2020. And always what's happening, they always change us or drop us for something else. No more. It's time for the GOP to wake up, to welcome us, because we are definitely a force to be reckoned with in this country.
Some other interesting numbers inside that Wall Street Journal poll looking at the possibility of a Trump-Biden rematch in 2024. 44% saying they would back Mr. Biden, 43% former President Trump. That's after Mr. Biden won 63% of Hispanic voters a year ago. So, bottom line, you think economic issues are really driving those numbers in that direction?
It's the economy. You vote with your pocket. And I said, this is the only country that has given us the opportunity. And I am the best example. I'm a brown girl from the hood with an accent that in one generation was able to go from Little Havana in Miami to the halls of Congress. Only in America. So that's why the rest of the 20% of the population, my people, 60 million people, understand, and we want to preserve that. It's not that we're moving to the right or to the left. We're moving towards the American agenda. The American agenda that assures you, your kids, and your grandchildren that you're going to have an economic future, and you will then figure out what's the pursuit of happiness that you want to get into. But it's very clear that the Hispanics are waking up, and thank God for that, because we are not socialists. We are Americans.